You're looking at a community that has had so many people come in and say, oh, we're gonna do this, oh, we're gonna do that. And nothing happens other than they feel they've been taken advantage of. So you're looking at a suspicious community.
The income levels have decreased, and then the mortgage crisis created some serious problems. People lost their homes, and so it created blight because those homes were abandoned and vacant for a period of time. And they decimated these public school districts and withdrew all their resources. You have a lack of people who are willing to take the mantle of leadership and to bring other people along and help address issues in our community. And then you have poverty. The lack of those resources lead to crime, because the less education you have and the poorer you are, the less responsible a lot of people become, right? And desperate and destitute, and then eventually they have less self-esteem and they get involved with crime.
In most of my life, Detroit has probably been in decline. Although there's always been great things, there were challenges, and there's still challenges. 2012 or so, Detroit hit rock bottom. So it's a lot of work to be done, but I'm excited about it. I think a lot of times people just don't see it, they don't know how, and those who do may not slow down long enough to kind of empower people so that they can participate. But I see Life Remodeled as exactly that. It's a place where people who want to get involved can.
We're a Detroit-based nonprofit. What we do is neighborhood revitalization. Our mission is to bridge people across divides to help transform each other's lives. And so the way we do that is by connecting people from all different walks of life to work shoulder to shoulder, and in the process of working on a common vision everyone agrees on, people begin to realize they like each other and need each other. That then leads to long-term sustainable development.
We Detroiters, we aren't very trusting, and there's a reason why. Like, history has taught us not to be. The community that we're in now, you could argue, has some of the richest history of any community in the city of Detroit. So we try to submit to their knowledge and say, look, here's some things that we want to do. What would you guys like to see? We want to do a 6-day project, bring in a bunch of volunteers and tackle blight and do some beautification projects. What are those beautification projects going to be?
Clearing overgrown brush and weeds, getting rid of illegal dumping, boarding up vacant properties, putting signage along the safest routes to and from school, building park benches, bus shelters, planting trees, and really projects that have been identified by the community, what the community wants, where the community wants it, and we're coming alongside them, people from all different walks of life, to do that.
Our children that live in the community need to have a place that's very resourceful. They need to have a place where they can learn about how to become entrepreneurs, how to grow vegetables, how to aspire to have a career profession, and Life Remodeled offers all of that.
We are standing in a former kindergarten through 8th grade school building that's no longer a school because the school district decided to move all the kids from here to the high school next door. They used to have 4,000 kids, and last year only had 400. So now the school district gave us this building for the purpose of repurposing it to create educational opportunities for kids. Now we've taken it several steps beyond that to now where it's a hub of opportunity for children, students, and adults. The biggest 3 challenges in Detroit are jobs, education, and crime. So the work we're doing in the community helps reduce crime by getting rid of blight. The work we're doing here is very focused on educational opportunities for kids who are in the K-12 school next door. And then the workforce development piece is all about increasing your income and your ability to stay here if you want to stay here when the rents increase, when the property values rise up.
We don't want people to be alienated and pushed out of this community and bring in gentrification. That's what we don't want.
Talent is evenly distributed around the world, but opportunity is not. And so we need to be in the business of creating opportunity.
I see Detroit being fixed, full, and whole. I see this city turning around. I see a rebirth, something that we can all be proud of, in 10 or 20 years.